Day one. It was day one. I thought the guys came in. They tried to work hard. I thought we, of course, slowed down towards the end, but we got in a good 2 hours, and tonight we'll come back and run our conditioning tests and, push a little harder.
A lot of your players talk about the speed. That's one thing they keep bringing up. Were you impressed or maybe even shocked by how fast this unit can go?
Again, it was day one, and of course, I thought they put in the effort. For us today, we were trying to I thought we got a lot in with the extra space. We were able to get in a number of things. The focus today was on the defensive end of the floor, and working on technique and our rules. We're going to have to be a good defensive team, and we're going to have to be a better rebounding team than we've been in the past. Once we do that, then we'll be able to show our speed. But it starts with us, keeping the ball in front of us, and us committing to getting down there and helping rebound the ball so that we can get out and show our speed. I know there's no lack of speed with this group this year. I think we're certainly smaller than we've been in the past, but we are faster. But we're going to have to rebound that basketball. So everything today was focused on defending, rebounding, and we'll work on offense tonight. So I think Darren can be that guy. He'll be the guy out front. Our guards, Darren, Corey, certainly Victor, can guard his position. He's very fast. He doesn't mind contact. I think he's pretty physical, but he certainly will help establish the defense.
Nate, will Thad Young's role change this year? Well, personnel changes.
Yeah, I think we will look to establish him a little bit more. Last year, he kind of just played and played off all of our guys. Paul and Monte and Jeff and Miles, and he was a guy that I thought did a great job of just playing off of the offense that was out on the floor. But I do see us establishing him a little bit more than we did last year, calling more sets for him.
He talked like he didn't want to step on toes in the locker room as far as showing leadership. Is this an opportunity for him to show more leadership?
Well, he's already doing that. He's been doing it all of August and September, communicating with the guys. You can expect that when you have guys come into a new organization, and there have been guys here before you. Paul had a long stint here. Miles had been here for a couple years. So there were guys here, and he just, as he said, didn't feel comfortable being vocal like he has, started to do this season. But for whatever reason, I thought we certainly needed that. That would have been welcome last year. He was a leader in the sense that he didn't say much. He did it by example, by his presence on the floor and the things that he did.
It seemed like last year when he missed all those games, the impact of his absence was pretty noticeable.
Absolutely.
And even when he came back injured, he still really helped.
Yeah, he played, I don't know how many games, but a number of games with that injured wrist that probably shouldn't have been out there. But just having him on the floor allowed us to, be in our comfort zone. And as you mentioned, as soon as he went out for a few games, we really struggled. We lost our rhythm, I think, on both ends of the floor. Having a guy like that on the floor that, he plays regardless of whether he's getting calls or not is very important. And, Thad last year, we didn't call a lot of sets for him. We didn't really have to. But, he came out, he played both ends of the floor, all the minutes that he played. And, that's what, you need on the team, just selfless play by guys like that.
Nate, with all the new faces, how much of a challenge is a shorter preseason for you guys?
It's going to be a challenge. We're trying to get to units much quicker. I'm not going to be mixing a lot of players as I've done in the past because we don't have that much time. Next week we'll be into preseason. We'll only play 4 preseason games before we get into regular season. So it will be a challenge, but everybody's going to have that challenge. And, as far as us, I'm getting to those combinations as far as rotations as quick as possible.
One of the themes of Glenn Robinson's career has been that he's too nice. Do you go along with that, and do you talk to him about that, and can that be changed?
Well, I think it can be, and it's just not so much too nice. I like him. I like what he brings to the floor. We want him to be more aggressive and be in more of an attack mode. So yes, I do believe that can be. You can condition him to play with that mentality. I thought he played with that once he got the opportunity. A couple of games that he played in, he stepped in last year and, played really well for us. I just recall that big game in OKC where I think Paul went down and all of a sudden his number was called and played really well for us. So there were a number of times last year where, he did play with that sense of urgency, much more aggressive, more physical on the defensive end of the floor, helping rebound the ball. And I expect, that and more this season.
Do you see more confidence? Does his confidence steadily rise? Are you seeing it now?
I saw it last year, and really I saw that 2 summers ago. He really worked his behind off to get in shape, to try to get minutes on the floor. He had a number of guys in front of him. Paul and C.J. Miles were in front of him due to injuries. As I've told our guys, you got to be ready and take advantage of that opportunity when it presents itself. And he had, an unbelievable summer 2 summers ago. Came in ready. C.J. was injured at the beginning of the season. He got his opportunity, played well, and then I had to find a way to play him. And so I've seen the confidence over the last 2 years just grow with him. And once he's gotten that opportunity, he's taken advantage of it.